Welcome to another episode of Tech Talk. Today I have Christine here back with me, and we are going to go on a tour of Microsoft Translator. So, if you're looking for one of those cool apps to be able to communicate with some of our ELL families, this is really cool. Christine?
Yeah, this app is going to help you break the language barrier, whether it's in your classroom or with families at events at the school, like parent-teacher conferences, demos of learning, or even those family nights. So why don't we take a look, Nicole? All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you are going to go to translator.microsoft.com in a web browser. So I'm just here in Chrome and I've gone to translator.microsoft.com. And you're going to notice that the first thing you're going to want to do is instead of click join the conversation, we're going to start a conversation. And I'm going to enter my name and I'm going to choose the language that I'm going to be speaking in. Now, just so that you're aware, there are over 80 different languages in here. Some languages are text-only languages instead of spoken. But for this demo, I'm going to select English, and I'm simply going to click Start the Conversation. Now, what that's going to do is connect me to a session, and I can choose whether my mic stays on all the time. This is great if you are actually doing a presentation, and you can mute others. But you can actually control these settings throughout the conversation. So I'm going to leave this turned off, and I'm going to click OK. Now, I have to invite someone to this conversation to actually have a conversation with them. So what I want you to do is I want you to look at this bottom right corner where it says invite others. There is a conversation code that you can give to your participants, or you can simply have them come up and scan the QR code with their mobile device. Now, Nicole's going to be joining me in this conversation. So, Nicole, can you grab that conversation code and then can you share your screen so that we can see how you join a conversation?
Okay, so I've done the same thing. I've gone to translator.microsoft.com, and this would also be the same way that we would do this in an app too, right, Christine?
Yes. Yeah.
So notice that, or just quick note for everyone, that they can also do this on an iOS or an Android device. They can download the app Microsoft Translator. So here I've put the conversation code that Christine shared, and then I have put my name, and I have chosen my language. So I'm going to choose French. Christine, you did yours in English, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to put mine into French, and I'm going to join the conversation.
All right. Now, what I want you to pay attention to is watch as I type my conversation in English. Watch what happens on Nicole's screen as it appears in French. So I'm just going to type welcome to today's Tech Talk presentation. And I will click send. Now, please note that not only is there a text box where you can type in your text, there is a microphone button right at the bottom of the right of that text box. And so you can also speak into this Microsoft Translator. Okay, let me click send. And you're going to see on Nicole's screen that my English message has been translated into French. So now I can enter my text in French. Oh, you're muted.
There's always the mute, even in the recordings. And so note that from there, what she has typed in her English has shown up for me in French. So bienvenue à la présentation. And I could keep going, but my French is not great. Sorry, Christine. And then, of course, I can go down into here and I can type in my response back. So I'm going to do it in French. Or again, like Christine said, I can use the microphone. And then when I hit send, you can see it here. And I'm just going to click back to Christine's screen. And then you can see that it showed up as hello for her. This is a really great little tool.
What an amazing tool. Think of the ways that you can connect with English language learners in your class or parents or families of English language learners in your school community. And again, like Nicole mentioned, not only is this available online on a browser, you can actually download the app for an iOS device, an Android device. It will work on iPads, cell phones. It's a great universal tool.
I actually recommended for one school to have an iPad. We downloaded the app right onto the iPad, and then they had that at the front desk because they have a lot of ELL families. And so they now have that easy accessibility and that ability to be able to have a conversation with a family that doesn't necessarily have very good English at this point. So kind of just a quick little tip. All right, thank you so much, Christine, for sharing this tool with us. I'm really excited about it, and I think that it's really great for a lot of our learners and our families, and just to help really boost that communication. So thank you again.
Thanks again for having me.
All right, we will see you all soon. Bye.